Hello everyone. Today in this video I am going to discuss about shared preferences and I will show how to use these shared preferences, and even we have created a simple application using these shared preferences to store the small pieces of data. So let's get started. Before that, to know bit more on everything, please subscribe my Bitmore YouTube channel and turn on the notification and hit the like button for every video. Let's get started. As you all seeing here, we have device disk and we have different forms of storing data. Today I am going to talk about these shared preferences. This shared preferences is a type of class or mechanism of saving data where we use key and value pair to save data. In the shared preferences, user can store and retrieve small amount of primitive data as key value pair to a file on the device storage such as string, int, float, boolean that make up your preferences in an XML file inside the app on the device storage. So for that only we have used here device disk storage. And this shared preferences is not that much secure, and to store the public and simple data we using shared preferences. This is not that much secure one. To store the data in secure form we using this database. So these are the different way of storing data like text file and shared preferences and database. So let me show how to use the shared preferences in our Android application. Yeah, as you are seeing here, we have created a simple application using the shared preferences. Here we have used a simple edit text and text view and one button. Let me show the working of this app. Let me enter the message here. Yeah, you can see here this is our existing data and I have entered the new data here, and click on this button and clear this application. Then you will get that new data by the help of shared preferences. Let me show that. Yeah, you can see here the last we added this data, like this is second data that we got here. This is the help of the shared preferences. Like in some game apps, we're going to get some scores and we want that to be stored whenever we open the application again. We want that score to be saved. So at that places, we're going to use the shared preferences. So let's start creating this application using the shared preferences. First of all, we have to open Android Studio and create the new project like file, new, new project, and then select empty activity and name the application. I'm naming as shared preference. Then select the package and location and programming language. Then click on this finish button. So first I'm going to implement XML file. So let's get rid of this. And first I'm going to add edit text. So plain text here, get this one. And then get the text view. And then get one button. Now constrain all of these. So now let's give the ID for this edit text. Click on this and give as edit text 1 and give ID for this text view. So text view 1 and give ID for this button like button 1. So let's give hint for this edit text. Click on this and give a hint as enter message and then get rid of this text. Then you can see the hint. Yeah, you can see here, and clear this text from this text view. Then we can see the data properly. So now we are not seeing anything, but when we enter the data here, we're gonna see the data here. So let's run this app and see how the XML file built. Yeah, you can see here we have created our XML file. Here we have our edit text and text view and button. Yeah, that's all. So let's create the main logic in Java part. First I'm going to declare some variables here. So private button type and name as save button, and then get private edit text type. So get the name as message, then get private text view type like show message. Let's initialize this. Save button is equal to find view by id, then r.id, the name of id here I have given, then message is equal to find view by id r dot id dot, then give the id name edit text 1, then show message find view by id r dot id dot, give the id. Now create on click listener for the button, so save button dot set on click listener new view by, yeah. So now we have to retrieve this edit text part, so for that here string and get some variable like message. So now get this edit text part, so message dot get text, then to string and trim the extra space. So now to store data we getting shared preferences and get shared preferences, then is equal to, then invoke shared preferences method here, so get shared preferences and pass the static id here, for that caps message id. So till now we haven't created this, so create this as static id. So select this create constant field message id and then select in main activity. So you can see we got that here, so just call like this as message pref. So next thing is to give the mode, so I'm giving as private, so mode private. So accessibility of data that we have used by the shared preferences will be private here, and get the editor in the shared preferences, for that shared preferences dot editor, I'm naming as only editor, then editor is equal to shared preferences dot edit method, that's all. Now call this editor, so editor, then I'm getting put string, I'm storing the data string data, so I'm getting this put string, and this is like the hash map, so we have to give the key and value. So let me give the key, I'm giving key as a message, and give the value is the message that we enter in the edit text, so this is the message, so get this message. So then just save the data editor dot apply, yeah. What we doing here, we're saving data, saving to disk. So till now we have implemented code for to save the data. Now we have to extract the data from here, so to retrieve the data here, so we have to code here. So what we are doing here, get the data, so get the data back from shared preferences. So to retrieve data I'm going to instantiate this shared preferences, so here we have to get that, so get some variable here, so get shared preferences, then I'm going to give this get shared preferences. So now I have to give this id and mode, so for that message id and this mode, yeah, then give the semicolon, then we have to pass the message there. So for that string I'm getting a variable as value, and there I'm going to get this shared preferences, then we have to get the string here, and this is like the hash map, so we have to pass key and the value. So our key is, yeah, our key is this message, I'm passing this one, and the value can be anything, I'm passing here some default value like this is first data, then we have to show that in our text view. So for that so now we have to pass this data in our text view, for that our text view is here show message, so there I am going to set this thing, so set text, inside that I'm going to pass this value variable, yeah, here we have the string our message, so that we have passed here, yeah. Let's run this app and see how it's built. Yeah, you can see we're getting our default message whatever we entered here, we're getting this one here, and let me enter the new message here, like this is new data, just enter this Right now we're not getting anything. Let me clear this app completely and open it again. Then we will see that message. Yeah, you can see how we're getting that message here. This is new data. Let me check once again by entering one more message like this is shared preferences. Just click on this button and clear the application completely and open it again. Yeah, you can see we getting the data that we have stored last time. This is shared preferences. Yeah, this is about the shared preferences. Like this, we're going to use the shared preferences to save the small pieces of data in our Android applications. That's all about this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.